Hey everyone, we're going to have a great time this week like we always do. And I know each and every one of you that are watching this right now, I know you all want to grow. We can all agree that we can become even better than we are right now. Therefore, growth. Your growth requires something. It's the D word. Growth requires discipline. It's the discipline. It's the commitment. It's the burning desire you all have for discipline. Because sales growth, we talk about motivation and so forth, but when it comes to sales growth, I don't believe this is a motivation problem. I believe your sales growth is a discipline problem. I'm a massive follower. I gobble up Napoleon Hill stuff as it's emailed to me on a daily basis. Napoleon Hill said it the best. This goes back decades and decades and decades and decades ago. This is what Napoleon Hill had to say about discipline. Follow along with me, please. To quote, "Self-discipline is the ability to do what you should do when you should do it, whether you feel like it or not." Whether you feel like it or not. Y'all get where I'm going with this. This is 100% a commitment you make to yourself when it comes to discipline. Because the best sales professionals out there, they may not be the most charismatic, but you know what? They're the most consistent. They're the most disciplined. Especially when it comes to prospecting when they don't feel like it. They follow up when it's massively uncomfortable sometimes. They prepare when sales reps just wing it. The best sales professionals, they're the most consistent when they lean into what I call hard conversations instead of avoiding them. This requires discipline. This requires commitment. Sales professionals understand something that most sales reps don't. And this is what it is. Revenue growth is not the company's responsibility alone. It's yours. This is what sales professionals deeply understand. They internalize this. They understand that it's the company's responsibility on revenue, but you know what? It's theirs as well. And this discipline around this, you know how it shows up? It shows up especially around this, what I call consistent proactive outreach. This discipline shows up in the intentional conversations that these sales professionals have that create what I call meaningful value. It's about the follow through, the discipline and the consistency around follow through that proves they're a reliable person that you can count on. These are the discipline habits I believe that builds trust. And trust is what drives growth. And it's why discipline habits is the fourth key pillar in the trust formula. Trust formula is authentic relationships, meaningful value, and inspirational experience. And discipline habits, folks, is the glue. It's the glue to all of this. So if y'all want to grow, and I know y'all want to grow, then you must stop waiting to feel ready and start doing the work that moves relationships forward, that moves your career forward. It's all around discipline, the consistency, the commitment, self-accountability. It's the ownership around all of this. Discipline, folks. Discipline is the bridge. Let's just think about this together for a moment. Discipline is the bridge between who you are today and who you will become tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day. Discipline is your bridge builder. Keying on it this week. Here's my ask. grab a sheet of paper and a pen, maybe right after watching this. Just do this. Define what discipline means to you. What words would you use around discipline? Why is discipline so important? Will you do that for me, please? I appreciate you. Thank you so much for hanging out with me this week. Discipline, it's the gift that keeps on giving. It requires practice. It requires intentionality. It requires you showing up and a deep commitment to yourself. And if you can commit to doing this for one day, then commit to doing it for the next day and the next day and the next day. Why am I saying all of this? This has everything to do with your growth. This has everything to do with your growth with your clients and your future clients, your career, both personally and professionally. Because your clients, they'd rather connect to and do business with a highly disciplined sales professional who sells from the heart, as opposed to a sales rep who is not consistent, lacks discipline, and is nothing more than an empty suit. Have an amazing week. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.